First and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopefully elect out there pushing this word, truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of Great Millstone, Chicago, reporting live from the belly of the beast, coming at you another week with some more of it. The why? Talk to it.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, so basically what we're witnessing is the alphabet celebrations across Babylon. And the alphabet's celebrations in Babylon are completely and totally ungodly. Right? Can we go ahead and open with Romans? Is that Romans 3:1, starting about verse 23?
It's the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 23. It says, for all have sinned and come short of the glory.
Romans the first chapter. I know, but that's perfect. Because it's still, all have sinned. Right, and come short of the glory, man. Our righteousness is as filthy rags. That's the reason why we're coming out here trying to atone for what we done, so that when the Lord come back to bring the sword to all this, they got busload after busload after busload taking people, which means that buses are short on the streets for people. So you got people just waiting on buses all over the damn city because these buses are lining up with the cameras on. The buses are lining up to take these alphabet lifestyle worshipers over to the over to Soldier Field. All right, so they can have they can do their alphabet celebrations, man. All right, and they just keep coming in droves, man. And a lot of these women is half naked. All we seeing is cleavage and cheeks, right, left and right. Now don't get it wrong. We do like cleavage and cheeks. But it's a time and place for everything, guys. And it's clearly not the time and the place for it. All right? Yeah, whoever got
This is Romans 1:23. And check Romans 1:22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like the corruptible man.
And the one who celebrated and pushed that worshiping of a corruptible man hard here in Babylon was your Barack Obama. Right? And that was a very wicked man. As a matter of fact, one of the brothers just put up a video with him being interviewed by a very alphabet lifestyle Jake and Barack Obama's alphabet lifestyle himself. It all makes sense. It makes sense why he's the one that signed all that stuff into law. But the guy was asking Barack Obama who would win if Drake and Kendrick Lamar had a rap battle way back then. So this is total predictive programming, man. When we say this is set up, it's completely and totally set up. And Barack Obama gave his breakdown and said how good they both are, but he thinks that Kendrick Lamar is a little more lyrically sound. So I'm gonna go with Kendrick. I was like, man, if this shit ain't predicted, man, I was like, wow. So when brother said, and I said it out the gate, man, that's a distraction. They set that shit up. It's beyond obvious, man. All right?
He didn't even want to concede.
Huh? Right, not very superstitious, but very suspicious. Hey, man, he changed the lyrics to the song. Right? Go ahead, brother.
And to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things, wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Yeah, so he gave them, the Lord, that's a curse. For a woman to have a spirit on her to want to sizzle with another woman, now that I know what that is. All right? You got a whole man in the next room, but you want to sizzle with a woman.
We ain't talking arts and crafts.
All right? Go ahead, brother.
Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever.
It's all about, so looking across the street, I'm looking at cheeks right now.
Yeah.
All right? Right the fuck now.
Right
In the
now.
rain.
Right now.
All right, I saw you and him walking in the rain, cheeks and all. All right. Now, with all the craziness and creepiness that's going on,
No, you can't.
yeah, that ain't gonna work while we live.
It did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But with all the creepiness and all the shit that's going on in the world, all right, when women get snatched up, if you think that's enough, brother. Right, exactly. So bro with the belt, she come walking by, he gonna do the double lasso on them. Right.
Towel might be a blessing.
Booty tang their ass. Go ahead, brother.
For this cause, the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Right, so it's against nature for a woman to be with another woman. It's against nature for a woman to be in group sex, having trains and shit ran, right? Or it's against nature for a woman to be with an animal, with two other women or two other men. That's against nature. The Lord set it up where a woman, once she passes the flower of her age, all right. It didn't say 18. It said flower of her age. So once a woman passes the flower of her age, she's actually capable of having sex and procreate. Now, we live in a society where that's looked down upon, but in this very same society, not that long ago, matter of fact, you go back a generation before mine, that was normal. All right? You know, that was normal in the earlier part of the 19th century. Anything prior to 1950, that was normal, man. Women were married, you know, at 14, 15 years old.
Then again with each other, was it?
Okay? That wasn't normal. Just like at that time, too, the so-called black family was together. All right? With the mother and father. Often, and matter of fact, in the 1930s and 40s, when Esau was doing really bad, even in the 1920s, a lot of Jakes were doing really well. Their own neighborhoods, their own cars, you know, their own businesses, mother and father, you know, and they were doing okay. But then, so you have to ask yourself, what happened? Well, part of it was what we're talking about. This getting the man out the home, this independent woman, and something about independence means that now I'm sexually liberated. So now I can sleep with Bob and Brittany. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Romans 1 and 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman.
Now, you know, the broke wrist crew, the Z formation crew. What was that? The rapper, the gangster gay rapper dude? No, Don the Dog. Talking about kicking in doors. He gonna rob you and rape you.
With that pink Glock.
Nigga had a pink Glock, man, with suspenders on, kicking in doors. Break your cell with a lift. Break your cell.
Big ass boots, tight ass jeans.
I was like, man,
That shit's fire.
straight folly, man. Nigga with makeup on and ponytails to the side, kicking in the door with a pink Glock. This nigga had a pink Glock, man. Go ahead, brother.
Burned in their lust one toward another. Men with men, working that which is unseemly.
And it's unseemly. You know, the thought of a man with a man is absolutely disgusting to me. You know, and if it's not disgusting to you, something wrong with it. If you're okay with that, something's wrong with it. It's just nasty, man. You know, 2 bananas. What the fuck? What's that gonna do? You know? All right? You got something, brother? Bring it out.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, and I'm going to start at verse 22. It says, moreover, this was not enough for them that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High, but whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance. Yes, sir. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 20. And so the multitude of Lord, by the grace of the work, took him now for a power, which a little before was but honored. And this was an occasion to deceive the world.
See? Every occasion he can take the captive to deceive the world. To be able every chance he gets. He's going to do that wickedness, man. Every piece of wickedness, every opening you give him, just use the wickedness. He's going to do it, man.
And it started back then. This is basically when they first came into power.
Yep.
right? It tells you, real quick, hold what you got. Somebody run to First Nations. Yeah, like 1819.
Chapter 1, verse 9.
This prophecy.
Verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years when he died.
Alexander is the son of Amalek, right? His father, Philip the Macedonian, was an Agagite. And Agag, King Agag, was the son of Amalek, was the grandson of Esau. So Alexander and all his people are the Edomites. They are the biblical Edomites. They are the people in the Bible that the Lord refers to as being wicked.
And his servants bear rule everyone in his place. And that is
Everyone in his place. So he appointed his servants in different parts of Asia and North Africa. Because Asia, the parts that they call Europe, a little bit more east toward India, and then Western Asia that they call the Middle East, and then North Africa. All right? And so he set up his men over those regions. That was in their place. Read.
after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
So all of a sudden they all put crowns on. You know, like I'm wearing like a Mitri now with my crown out. They put crowns upon themselves and did what?
So that their sons after them many years.
So now all of a sudden they became the new royals. And they weren't royal at all. They were just conquerors. They had mochis. Hers even worse. Right? You saw that?
Yeah. I saw it. We circumspect.
Brother said with his glasses on, he got 20/20, right?
Oh yeah.
And they were really nice cheeks. But it's you know. But and they over there, they tossing it up, raising the roof. But hey, keep that energy, man, when them lights go out.
Right.
Keep that energy when them Venezuelans dudes throw them belts around your neck. Right? Oh, cheeks.
And I just want to add that hey, these guys, these last little couple of wicked holidays or days they've been having, the Lord has been making it rain literally on their parade.
Because I was hoping the Lord would pull it back, and He did. It was a lot worse. But I don't. But you know what? I'm appreciative of the rain right now because it's fucking them up. Right. Because, matter of fact, they got to put on their plastic and their rain gear, covering up some of the wickedness that they parade around.
I just told the brother in the car, as soon as it started raining, I said, he's going to make my work easy. I don't have to sit these fucking streets. I'm sick of it. I want to just start cutting their fucking throat, but I can't.
Right. Yeah, we got to wait on the Lord, man. You know, like I said, I can't
seeing
stand all that smoking and shit. They gonna come, man, when it's gonna be a death sentence just to smell like that shit. Right? For violating your temple. I always tell the brothers make the joke. The Saul character. Play a game. You know how he always would punish people for disrespecting the gift that the Lord gave him?
Yep.
When I think about it, man, he was giving proper justice. Proper judgment. When you was being a thief, he make you pay for it. When you did people wrong, he wasn't just fucking up people just to be fucking them up.
Vigilante.
Yeah, he was actually giving justice. He was actually punishing people for doing things that was wrong, man. Right? Well, go ahead and get back into the scripture.
It says, verse 9, and evil will multiply in the earth.
So when the so-called white man, who was Esau Edom, came into power, and Alexander set them up over the known world at that time. All right? Which was North Africa and Asia. Right? Eurasia, Europe is in Asia, Middle East is in Asia, so Asia is the biggest continent. But when he set them up over those places, all right, the Edom, that was the first time that the so-called white man got dominion. All right, and it tells you right there the record, the holy righteous record, all right, the most accurate history book ever written. It tells you that evils were multiplied in the earth when they came into power. Verse 4, when they wanted everybody to follow after, leave their laws. So they've been trying to push this, leave the righteousness of the Bible, leave the light. Why she got to be so goddamn
Because she's a fucking black.
Fuck.
God damn.
No, she ain't got no man. Listen to that shit.
She looking for one. I'm
Go
ready to
ahead, bro.
drag that